What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Brandon Moss, aka DJ B Moss, National Tour DJ. You can also find me as MCB Moss, whatever you may call me. That's what I'm known as. The Mossfest tour is a national artist showcase tour. Basically, what I'm doing. This is the second year that I've been doing it. Last year I did 15 cities. This year I wanted to up the ante and do something I never did before. It's gonna be 50 cities across the country where I'm finding different artists in different cities and states and inviting them back to Atlanta to perform in front of people, in front of record label people like record producers, Grammy nominated engineers, radio personalities, managers, type thing. I just want to help advance their career as a local artist that they won't get locally in their city. But if I come to their city, help them out and bring them to my city where people that matter can influence their career. This will be tour number five, I believe. Yeah, tour number five. Honestly, everything I do is completely funded by me. I put my own money up. I don't have no managers. I don't have no investors. I ain't got no rich parents. Everything was all my idea. Now I do have a team that assists me with everything that I do, but as far as like calling the hard shots, like I do everything on my own. Yeah. All right. So I got about four people on my team right now. I have my best friend. I moved from Jackson, Mississippi. His name is Brandon as well. He's actually going to be like my road manager. What his job is he answers the phones. He deals directly with the artist. He answers the phone whenever they text the phone and try to sign up for the show. He talks to them personally over the phone if they need any information about the shows. He makes the flyers. He actually is he talks to the building owners whenever I can't talk to them. The second person will be like my assistant. His name is Mel Shamel. Mel Money, that's what I like to call him. What he does is at the shows, he takes the money at the shows. He gets the artist signed up, make sure that they're signed up, make sure they have their music on the flash drive, make sure that they bring it over to the DJ that's DJing for the night. Also, I have my man Ray, the engineer. I met him at the radio station in Atlanta, Georgia, B100 Radio, who's ran by Miss Deb Anthony, who's Waka Flocka's mom. And when she introduced me to Ray, it was all good energy at the time, like, and it's still good energy now. And the last person is the person that's making all this thing happen for me. My videographer, Mr. Joe Wells, we making everything happen. He's just one of the newest people on the team, but he bringing my vision along with his vision to light to make this possible for y'all to see. Honestly, with this tour, how it's beneficial, what I believe that it's going to do is, for one, hopefully get us this Netflix show that we're trying to get, and not the Netflix and Hulu or another major streaming services, but also as well get my people, because most of my people I met I've been knowing for like a few years now, and most of them have never been outside the South before to even do any type of work. So to build their name up in other cities and states, as well as building my name up and accomplishing my dream, but help building their dream as well, and along with artists' dream as well. It's like I really want to make sure that they're secured and safe, and that they're able to do what they love to do, as well as being able to travel in places that they've never been. I want them to see everything. I want them to see the struggle. I want them to see the good times that we're gonna have. I want them to see the bad times, and not to say that all times are gonna be bad. I'm saying that all times are gonna be good, but I mean it could be a situation where we do these showcases and we do have to pick winners, first, second, and third place, and like it's gonna be some artists that's gonna think that they're better than the people that won, and those artists might get mad. They might want to fight. They might want to do some crazy stuff. Like it happens. I've seen it all happen before. It might be a time where like one of my members of my team does something out of the way where I might start cursing at them or getting upset. But I tell them in advance, like, listen, it's nothing personal. At the end of the day, we are all here for a specific person. We all have a dream. We all got ways we try to make this dream come true. You know what I'm saying? There's good times as well, but I'm expecting to be more good times than bad times. But just be prepared for the good, the bad, and the ugly. Well, I don't want nobody to fight first off, but I'm not saying that it won't happen. Sometimes artists get really emotional with their craft, and I completely understand it. So like sometimes they feel like that they're the best. Everybody feel like they're better than everybody, which is cool. I mean, it's competition, of course. You know, everyone should feel like that. But at the end of the day, like it, you can't just come to another situation expecting to start something with the DJ or start something with the judges or something like that. Like it don't work like that. Just take your wins, take your wins, take your losses, take your losses. But understand that it is that is a bump in the road that can happen. Also, with me and my team, you know, my team, a lot of people that's on my team, they never done nothing this big before. They never been across the country. Most of them never been out the south. So, well, been out the city that they've been in, but most of them never been pretty much to cities like Providence, Rhode Island, or Salt Lake City, Utah, or San Diego, California. Like I've never been to most of those cities before, but like it could be times where the team falls short or one person on the team falls short, and I have to get on them. And it's not nothing personal, but understand they have to just understand that this is a business. Like everything we do, it's a business. We want to try to have fun, but also we want to try to make sure that we're doing the right thing amongst each other to make sure that the ultimate goal is achieved. Um, I'm gonna be real, man. Jordan didn't win all his games. Jordan didn't have an 82 in those seasons, and I'm not comparing myself to Michael Jordan, but I'm expecting to have a loss or two down the road. You know what I'm saying? Like it's 50 cities that I'm going to. It might come a situation to where like a hurricane or a bad storm happens, and we might have to cancel the show, and then like we. You know, something like that might happen. That's technically a loss, even though it didn't happen. It's technically a loss. So like you have to be prepared for anything that happens. I am going to expect to have a few losses. It might be a show that we promote and people don't show up. That can happen as well. I'm not expecting anything but my best. I'm going to promote my show the best way I can in every city. But if they all go well, we're good. If they don't, then we still be good. One thing about my team is that they're going to win with me and they're going to lose with me. That's how a team works. Um, okay, that's a good question. So let's say you're an artist from a city that don't really have much recognition in it. So let's say like you're an artist from say Youngstown, Ohio. I'm excited about that city. I've never been there before. It's just a small town, but a small, big town, big small town. However you compare it. Let's say you're a city artist from Youngstown, Ohio. And we do a show there. Let's say you win the show. You come second place, first, second, third place, one of those places. Then I say, okay, man, you get to come to Atlanta at a later date. Now, what I do is all the cities that we go to, we pick the top three artists and we invite them to Atlanta at a later date. So the later date for this tour will be November 3rd, 2018. So let's say you're an artist from Youngstown, Ohio. You get to come to Atlanta on November 3rd. So now it's November 3rd. You perform in front of, let's say I have you in front of a record label, like 5-time Grammy nominated producer, Grammy nominated engineer, a radio personality from an FM radio station, or let's say I have like some kind of manager there. Let's say I have like Ti's manager there or something like that. You know what I'm saying? For an example, I don't know who my judge is gonna be yet, so I'm just throwing examples out there for right now. So I'm gonna have some of those managers or some of those people there at my shows. And let's say you come there and let's say like they like you or one person likes you. Let's say it's the radio personality guy that likes you. And if he likes you and say, hey man, what about getting what I gotta do to get your song? You get your song, you give me your song. Hopefully you got your BMI, your ASCAP, you got all your paperwork squared away with your records. And then he puts your song in rotation on the radio. Now your song in rotation on the radio in Atlanta, and you from Little Youngstown, Ohio. But it would have never happened had you not have came out and performed. Like the goal is to get out of the city, to get people that's in their city, to get them out of the city, and have them perform in places that they never been to before. Have them network with different artists that they never even seen before, and have them get their name out there. You can reach out to my road manager, Brandon. Once again, he's the road manager. Depending on what city you're trying to perform in, you can give him a call. 404-798-6937. That's the number for the tour. Also, my website, mcbmoss.com. You can go on Facebook, facebook.com/mcbmossofficial. That can actually show you all the cities that up to this point where we're doing. So Like I said, it's 50 cities right now. I'm promoting no, I'm promoting 16 right now. I'm promoting 16 cities. So, but it's 50 cities that we're doing. So June is all booked up, and I'm just ready for the rest of the rest of the tour to kick off. Definitely network, man. I got a chance to DJ at Labussi's house off of artist showcase. That was only 7 people there, like not 7 artists, 7 people there. And like the thing about it was the artist that networked with me, like he didn't even win the show. He was just like, "Hey Moss, what's your number?" I gave him my number. Next couple weeks later, he gets signed to Lil Boosie's record label as an engineer, and then he calls me up about a month after he gets signed with Lil Boosie's record label. He's like, "Man, yo, Moss, Boosie needs a DJ at his house." I'm like, "For real?" He's like, "Yeah." He called me up, but y'all not getting it. Came from a showcase. I ended up DJing at Boosie house 4 times off of that. And like the thing about it is, if y'all ain't out here networking, the artists ain't out here networking with me or networking with other artists, they're not gonna be able. They might not be able to even advance their career because everybody feel like they're too good to talk to people, and it's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be way bigger than that. All right, man. Well, it's your boy MCB Moss, man. The 50 City National Artist Showcase Tour. Mossfest, that's what it's called. Moss stands for Music Over Stressful Situations. So, man, hopefully, see y'all there. Come to a city near you. We out.